the sun is shining. We're here on the Suncoast side of the state of Florida, Bradenton Beach, Anna Maria Island. This is where the Pittsburgh Pirates train. You see the fans filing in to watch their Buccos take on the Toronto Blue Jays in the first game of the 2023 Grapefruit League schedule. Greg Brown-Neal. 15 seconds. Just 30 seconds between batters once the last out is recorded, and there is the strikeout, and that clock. And he was a whole different pitcher. A little weak pop-up shallow right that's going to drop in. But a base hit for Santiago Espinal. I'll show you that Pirate. So Jack Sawinski is in center, and Connor Joe, another guy returning to the Pirate. Broken bat, ground ball to third. One little trouble on to first. No trouble from Santiago. Bay finally gets it out of his glove, and it's for the Pirates. Third strikeout. He goes down. Oh, he does. Impressive couple of innings for Yusei Kikuchi. 2 innings complete. We're going to hear underscore that. Better results. Here is Roncy Contreras into right field, and takes a bad hop by Connor Joe. So Otto Lopez going to wind up at third. Elation, so that's a ball one. And comes right back with a pop-up to shallow left on Duhar, with the runner at third tagging on Duhar. Will fire toward the plate, but it's well off the mark. And a sacrifice fly for Nathan Lucas. Up in Pittsburgh right now. I know he's a big fan. There's a ground ball backhanded by the third baseman Castro. Long throw, the stretch, and a nice play on the other end by Santana.
Sometimes it's hard to get this ball in the air over to first base from that angle and that far away. So sometimes you plan to throw it in the
Castro playing third base today. And there's a line out to second. We'll head down to the bottom of the third.
You know, when you guys were working out at Pirate City at full squad workouts, you had the pitch clock, and coaches were telling you if you were in violation of it. What has that process been like in terms of adjusting, even though you're pretty fast?
Thank you.
Greg and Neil, there it is. Mitch Keller.
Great stuff, Robbie. Thank you. As Zach Thompson, who was with the Pirates last year, walked Connor Joe, then uncorked a wild pitch, walks Ji-Hwan Bae. He was traded this offseason by the Pirates to the Blue Jays.
The order, if you have some guys like Connor Joe that are on-base machines, you're able to give opportunities with guys in scoring position to the top of the order guys like Cruz. I love seeing him in that 1-2 spot. You want to see him almost guaranteed five at-bats a night.
To load them up for Rodolfo Castro, and he drives one to right center field. That's hit well, and that is a grand slam here at Lecom for Rodolfo Castro in the opening game of the Grapefruit League schedule. 4-1.
Castro gets an elevated heater right here. He's ready to hit. Bases loaded. Yep, middle up, fastball.
A grand slam for Rodolfo Castro, who had 11 homers last year in 71 games with Pittsburgh. Ball 4, and here comes Andrew McCutchen for his second at bat. Austin Hedges lines one to center. Marlins before last year to the Pirates. The deal involving Jacob Stallings, and foul tip for the strikeout.
Ninth to call Big T in my family.
All right. Thinking about you, Big T. Swing and a miss Sawinski down on strikes, but the Pirates get the grand slam from Adolfo Castro and lead 4-1. That pitch clock. And ball 4. Been a busy.
What a year it's been for your buddy David Bednar. Big congratulations to him.
Oh, meanwhile, Vlad Guerrero just lined a bullet over the left center field wall. So impressive. 32 home runs last year, and he rips one over the left center field wall here at Lecom.
Yeah, it looked like a little slider or something that just backed up on Betty, and we certainly don't get accustomed to him hanging anything or seeing many people hit balls in the seats off him, but it's early.
Vladimir Guerrero.
Oh, it was a split that just hung up there.
Barger at the plate. Addison Barger drills one to deep right field. And that was just as impressive as the Vlad home run. That one sails over the boardwalk to tie the game at 4. The King High School product from Tampa, Florida nearby. Addison Barger, a 6th round pick of the Blue Jays in 2018, ties it up.
Well, he got a hold of this one, Brownie. That one can. Fastball, he was trying to go in. It just didn't.
And delivers a strike to Otto Lopez. Another look. Oh, next. Pop up. Cruz. But love the quote about playing hard and putting on a good show for the people in Pittsburgh who come to see him play. And there's a strikeout for Jarlin Garcia. To left field and drops over by Andujar. So an opposite field single for Kevin Biggio, son of the third one. You got to get him out or else it's a balk. That's drilled to left. And that's going to get out of here in no time. Santiago Espinal, who had 7 homers during the regular season last year with 51 ribbies, gives the Blue Jays the lead. They have hit 3 home runs now. Guerrero, Barger, and now Espinal.
High priority bench guy for these Blue Jays. He just gets a middle pitch that he does not miss.
And that will do it.
Nice little spotted fastball by Harlan.
Games on the Grapefruit League schedule, one of 16 here, including again on Monday. Pirates have an unusual off day tomorrow as Kanan Smith and Jigba is hit by a pitch. His first at bat.
You don't want to
6th inning. I know, like, I got to get into the dugout, especially if it's a new pitcher. I got to hit up Andy Haynes or Christian to get the information. And
that Greg Neal's longtime childhood nemesis Austin Hedges played against each other many times growing up, and now they're teammates.
Yeah, didn't like him. That's great, Robbie.
Didn't like him as a little leaguer.
tell us how you're moving forward.
Is this on a line to center? A second out. In terms of that pace clock. Ground ball up the middle and a base hit for Peguero. And that scores a run. And he takes off for second, taking advantage of that throw toward the infield that went past the cutoff and on Nick Gonzalez. And down he goes, but the Pirates get one.
It's pitched. He as well will throw for Puerto Rico in the World Baseball Classic.
So that's why he's got the gold, the Puerto Rican gold going. He dyed his hair.
They'll probably just be a little more alert while using that pitch calm. You know, they could take their time. Oh, geez.
Oh, that would have been a double play, but Underwood deflected it. into right. And now an ill-advised throw from Cal Mitchell toward third allows the runner to move up 90 feet. So in the air to deep right. Mitchell is back, and a nice running catch. That'll bring home another run. The ball dropped, but that was a transfer. Runner at second will tag as well. So the out recorded, but a sac fly and a run in. Well, we're going to get an opportunity here. Not a good throw there from Peguero off of Rodriguez's mitt, and so a bad defense here from some of the younger players. Cal Mitchell was charged with an error, by the way, on that fly ball, a sac fly, and dropped the errant throw by Peguero.
Yeah, the runner at third is on contacts right here, so as soon as he sees that, he's going to take a shot, and he's obviously dead with a good throw, but that's why you take that chance with one out sometimes.
7 back at the Yankees in that tough AL East. Didn't hit it all that hard, but it's placed perfectly into center field, and Chavez Young a chance to throw out the runner, and they will get him. Nicely done by Chavez Young.
Chavez Young comes up throwing him this bloop to center field off of Horowitz. As you see, a great angle right here. Watch this angle. Here comes
leagues. And into shallow center field, and now another opportunity for Smith and Jigba. His throw is off the mark, however, and another run scores. Andres Sosa brings home Toronto's 9th run.
Home and 1 series on the road off that schedule, and that's when you're going to see us playing everybody, which to a degree makes sense, but it's going to lead to more travel. It's going to lead to, a lot different baseball, in my opinion.
The strike.
Scooping up the higher leverage spots. I would venture to say there's a spot for another one of these lefties down there.
Daniel Zamora, Angel Perdomo, and another hit batter. Zach Britton, not the pitcher. Pitcher number 7 for the Pirates is Strisny. Toward right, Cal Mitchell. It's going to drop in right. And it's first and second. But they can't play at that facility because of the hurricane damage that was done. Well, that's a pretty play over there at third by Nick Gonzalez. Double play ends the top of the 8th.
This comparison right here.
Cal Mitchell singles. Yeah, what do you think of that, Neil?
Well, I mean, my first thought is I love the idea that the first baseman.
How about that? What do they do with all the old base? That's what I want to know.
A good question that is.
Up for auction.
Yeah, that is definitely a suit.
Throw down to second base on a stolen base attempt. That you think to yourself, well, if he was an inch closer, it's a hit.
Whoa.
Or it's a steal.
Yeah, there's a hit. And because it's misplayed in center, Liover Peguero has 2 hits and 2 RBIs and 2 at-bats.
Very interesting times in Pittsburgh, and a lot of similarities I see to that 2011-2012 group.
Now Brandon Eisert gets Nick Gonzalez to chase. That's the first
training and get yourself ready if you really needed to. But of course, the pitchers, they have to stretch out. They gotta get to at least 80-90 pitches by the end of spring training. But hey, look at these players. These are very good players. They have a good track record in minor leagues. Now, does it translate? Not 100% sure, but you got a good chance when you keep stacking many good players in the minor leagues. They're going to get their opportunity, and you hope they run with it.
That was Henry Davis delivering a sacrifice fly. And a fly ball to left. And a nice running catch. Pirates get one on to the 9th. 9-7 Jays. Joe and Kevin Young will have that. And there's ball 4. So we know we got folks tuned in all over, and certainly They got to be tuned in up at the Bigham Tavern on Mount Washington.
They're very aware of how it operates.
And of course, you get 5 extra seconds on the clock with a runner on, and that's going to drop in for a hit. A little pop-up.
There's where you want to, but at the same time, you know, that's what we're going with, and we'll see. As you mentioned, we'll have to keep a chart to see how much thought about that. It's funny you say that, because there would be ballparks that you would.
Whoa!
Oh my gosh!
What a play that was! A wicked hop.
And we'll get into it a little bit more next inning, but really nice double play right there from Nick Gonzalez.
Atlanta played Boston up in Northport near here, and there's a strike 3 called, 1 away. That was 2 hours and 39 minutes. 16 home games here. And strike 3. What's going on here?
Hit it there.
And a swing and a miss. Cal Mitchell strikes out to end the first game of spring training 2023. All in all, an entertaining contest. A chance to see some of the new Pirates. So, Neil, we like to say throughout the spring, well, to our knowledge, nobody got hurt. That's good, too.
That's
and we got a chance
that's
to
first
see.
and foremost, absolutely.
Yeah.
A lot of guys, a lot of different.